A misplaced pass back inside by Mavididi, and Sheffield United have it with Sariki, who slips into the box. It's fired across the 6-yard box. It's an excellent block by Pereira, but it's not fully clear, and it's fired home by Tom Cannon from the edge of the 6-yard box. Leicester City failed to clear their lines, architects of their own downfall, and Tom Cannon comes back to haunt the Foxes. Half cleared only as far as O'Hare. Vass clears it away, and then it's hit by O'Hare on the half volley from the edge of the box, and it's snuck in the bottom corner. And this is a terrible start for Leicester City. Sheffield United in dreamland. They lead by 2-0 after just 4 minutes. Leicester City 0, Sheffield United 2. This time it will be Burrows to take from over on that Sheffield United left. That's in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, comes out to Sidney Peck, and what a strike! You have to take your hat off, because that was superbly guided on the volley into the bottom corner, and Sheffield United, after 31 minutes, are 3-0 up at King Power to Pereira, and it's worked to the right hand side, and Fatawu with a teasing cross in, and at the back post, Mavididi has managed to sneak it in from the tightest of angles, and Leicester have a goal back early in the second half. It was the most difficult of headers for Stefan Mavididi, but somehow he managed to sneak it past Michael Cooper. Leicester win it back. Here's James. James hits it from range! Deflection and in! Jordan James! And Leicester City against all the odds!
Well, Marty, your reflections on that?
Well, definitely a game that we start so poor. Such low standards are not acceptable. To go 2-0 down after 4 minutes, after the reaction that we're looking for after a disappointing game in Southampton is simply not acceptable. And then, yeah, it's true that in the second half it was much better. But after this level in the first half, obviously it's a game that I cannot accept in terms of the standards.
What are your thoughts on those 2 goals, the early goals conceded? I mean, to be 2-0 down after 4 minutes.
Yeah, we reinforce again and again that it was so important to start the game well. The first 15 minutes will be key to try to take the lead, to start on the front foot, and we do just the opposite. So it's a lot of individual mistakes, of actions that are below the standards at this level, and that is very difficult to compete. Then of course, again, 2 goals on set plays are very difficult to swallow. But I think the summary, the first half, it was unacceptable, and I totally understand the fans being disappointed and the reaction at the halftime, because it was extremely frustrating. I know that the second half gave us something to take. Definitely I learned a lot about some players today, but it was encouraging, some signals in the second half. But as I said, you cannot compete at this level when you play at the level we did in the first half.
Yeah, you must be proud of that fight back. What did you say to your players at half time? Because it was like chalk and cheese, the performances from the first half into the second.
Yeah, definitely the bar was not high after the first half, but it's true that it was a reaction. I appreciate that for some players. I think that Skippy, for instance, playing in a very natural position, because we don't have any other centre half, so to say, in the pitch, and he has done a good job both games, last game as well, playing as a left fullback, so he's committed. And some players, I think that Jordan, that Buba gave us good energy. But again, I think that when you are 3-0 down, obviously it's easier, right? I think that Sheffield in the second half just sit down. Of course, we had the capacity to create some chances and to score 2 goals, but it was not enough. And then we are making things really difficult for ourselves to concede 3 goals in the first one.
Did you ever feel that the equaliser was coming? I mean, you had Sheffield United worried at times. They brought extra defenders onto the pitch. The momentum was really with you going into those closing stages. Yeah,
and I appreciate the help that the fans gave us on those minutes, because we were really pushing for it. It makes it even more frustrating the first half, because I think that we were definitely close to get at least the 3rd goal. But that's football. I think that we need to learn that we cannot accept the standards in the first half, because otherwise definitely the gap is too big. I think that we tried to put some pressure on Sheffield, and unfortunately we couldn't get that extra goal.
How's Wout Vass? Obviously he took a knock in the face and then didn't come out for the second half.
Yeah, he was very dizzy after this. He got a lot of stitches. He was bleeding a lot, so it was not possible for him to keep playing.